statistically, 1 in every 50 pieces of content will go viral for most people. The bigger your personal brand is, the bigger anything and everything that's tied to that will be. We want to be doing the things that we enjoy doing and limit our time spent on doing the things that we don't like doing. Walking you through step by step my process of creating content. There we go. What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're at the Music Econ Summit. So my first time ever public speaking was a year ago, and I spoke on how to promote yourself on social media. Today I was on a panel with about 5 other people in the music industry, and we're talking about what does it take to succeed in the music industry in 2025. So I'm gonna have some of the moments from the panel. I would say the main focus was content creation. So hope you guys find some value in this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and subscribe if you're not already, but welcome to the video.
And we have my band all the way from Lansing, way far away in Lansing. We got Cracka from Cracka Studios in the house.
So the first question I have for the panel is going to be in one sentence. I want them to say what the most important thing that you think makes success in the music industry.
I would say building your personal brand. So creating music, you're a creative person. You probably have a lot of ideas and things that you want to do creation-wise. And so when you're building your personal brand, it carries over with you to whatever the next venture is. So you could make your name known for being a singer or a rapper or a music artist, but then maybe you have a background in cutting hair. So then you want to open up a barbershop. Well, if you're building your personal brand, you're able to do that. Let's say you want to get into acting, be in movies, or write a book, or start a podcast. The bigger your personal brand is, the bigger anything and everything that's tied to that will be.
What is the best way to sell your music at a gig now, because nobody has a CD player?
Through your own social media. That's what I mean by like building your personal brand. So a couple friends of mine, his name is Adam Calhoun and Tom McDonald, so that they sold 50,000 hard copies about 2 years ago for $10 a piece. And that's independent, you know. And so then what you do is, we're in the attention currency. So music is how you gain people's attention. Now that you have their attention, you say, hey, like if I was a music artist and let's say one of my things is wearing these glasses, I may start a glasses company and people in my audience, they associate, hey, I like the Cracka guy. His music is cool and I like his glasses. I want to be like him, so I'm gonna buy glasses. It could be obviously selling merch. I think it's really smart to sell fan packages. So it could be the hoodie by itself, but then maybe the hoodie plus the t-shirt plus the hat plus the physical copy, and now you have a $100 item that you could sell to 100 people a year, which is $10,000, or sell to 1,000 people a year, and now you got $100,000. It's more of like a memorabilia. It's like collector's items. So like the diehard fans, they just want to support you. So I think selling a CD at $10 is a cheap enough price point to where damn near any of your real fans can afford that. And so then this is where you double down on your messaging with content on social media. You speak directly to your fans. You say, hey guys, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I have for you guys. If you guys want to show your support, here's exactly how you do it. You know, step 1, comment this word. Step 2, I'm going to send you a DM. Step 3, you're going to go to my website. When you're on my website, you're going to see that I have these new $10 CDs and I'm limiting them. Here's the deal. If you're a music artist, the #1 best way to promote your music is through content marketing. And the questions that I get all the time from working with music artists every day is, you get it. You need to be on social media. You know that you should be creating content, but what content should you be making that'll actually promote your music and help grow your fan base and followers? What's the fastest, easiest way to go about creating that content that doesn't cost you any money? I'll help you step by step plan, film, edit, and post the content. No matter how busy you are, all you need is 1 day a month, and I can show you how to create your entire month of content in that 1 day. You don't need a fancy camera. All you need is your phone. For editing, you don't have to purchase expensive software that can be confusing to learn. I'll show you how to use a simple, easy to use, and it's even free. It's a software for editing the content, and they also have a free app that you can use on your phone. You can pay for all the studio time beats, music videos that you want, but the problem is if you don't learn how to create content that'll actually promote your music, no one's even gonna know that you exist. If you're ready to fix this, click the button below and I'll show you how.
Social media is huge, obviously, but what's the best way to use social media in order to get that word out about the products that you might have on your website and your music?
Having a content strategy. So like the advice that I give to people is, think of yourself as like a tree, and then a tree has branches. So one of the branches off of your tree is music, but then there's other pieces to you that make you you. And everyone in this room is uniquely one of a kind, because there is and will only ever be one of you. So tying things to you, just ask yourself, you obviously, I hope that everyone in here has some friends, and there's something about you that your friends like. Maybe you're funny, your sense of humor. Well, that's another branch off your tree. So you start including that. And again, we're in the attention economy now, so you need people's attention. So you're creating content with intention to get your reach, and then a small percentage of that funnel are going to be the people that will actually take the next step to go to your website to buy something from you. So it's like step one is get their attention. Step two, continue to follow through with providing them value, whether it's entertainment, they enjoy listening to your music, they enjoy watching your content, and then now you're asking for a like, you're asking for a view, a comment, a follow, and then the further they go down your funnel, then it leads to going to your website, buying something from you, maybe going to a show, going to listen to your music on other platforms. It's all a sales funnel.
Post a post, an hour goes by, it's only 20 likes. Can I get an amen? Yeah. Just archive it or delete it and then post something else.
I would say leave it there as well, because all you're doing with your content, so content is very similar to music. So music is a form of audio content. Social media content is a form of image or video content, right? So the advice for an independent music artist, it's gonna be focus on building your catalog. The bigger your catalog, potentially the bigger your bag will be. You're gonna be releasing music with the thought of one day, one of these songs, it might be 50 songs from now, it might be 60 songs from now. But when that song goes, thank God that you have this library of all this other music that didn't pop off, that you didn't archive or take down because it didn't perform well. Content's the same way. So I've been consistent with social media for over a decade, but there was a period where I was kind of overthinking a lot of the stuff that I was posting, because what I didn't realize was everyone's reach dropped. But I was very aware of like my reach dropped, and I'm like, man, I'm used to getting thousands and I'm getting this, and it's kind of embarrassing. Then they started introducing like the hide your likes features and shit like that. But when I reapproached social media again, it was I'm posting every single day, regardless of the outcome. I'm posting the post, period, because I know I'm supposed to. It's part of the job. This is a business. I'll never in my life be a starving artist. So yeah, I posted every single day. Month one, not a whole lot happened. I posted every single day. Month two, not a whole lot happened. And so that may be discouraging for some of you in this room to think like, create 60 pieces of content. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of time. Month three, one goes viral, 1.something million views. Well, what happened was all that other content that I posted that thank God I didn't archive starts pop. Oh, thank God I just found this video. This is the perfect video at the perfect time for me. Then month four, I had like 4 videos go viral. Kept going though. So I would just say, put your head down, commit to the actions, and don't check the scoreboard. I would say too, the more that you share, the more opportunities that you give for people to care. So if all you shared was just music, your music has to be so damn good to cut through the noise and gain people's attention. And that's really hard to do. But like I said, if you pair it with, maybe you're funny, maybe you have a really good sense of humor, maybe you're very motivational, inspirational, maybe you nerd out on the technical side, and maybe you're the artist that makes his own beats and records and mixes and masters his own music, and you could start making money in the meantime, teaching other people how you record your music, how you mix your music, how you make your beats, bring people along through your process of how you do everything that you do.
What is the best way for an artist to create that kind of relationship with their fans? Because there are a lot of people in this room who are probably just getting started, or who are, maybe they don't have a real good relationship with their fans. How do they cement that?
What I found is the most vulnerable artists have the deepest connections with their fans. It's like they're making the music that the fan doesn't have the ability to make, and you're saying what they're thinking. That's what draws people closer. So like, it could be somebody you're going through some tough times and make some music about it. There's somebody else that's going through some tough times. The artists that I've worked with that, again, I've seen they have that like cult-like following. People cry, faint, pass out when they meet them. This specific artist I'm thinking of, he had his heart broke by a girl, made a whole bunch of music, F you, I'm gonna prove you wrong or stun on you, whatever. And there was a lot of people that related to that, so they made millions of dollars, had a successful career, and they have a cult-like following. And when I was managing this artist and was asking his fans, like, what do you love so much about his music? What they said was, it was just like, he created music that described how they felt. I was about to say that, like how we're talking about stand out and cut through the noise. Will you walk up here and just stand up in front of the room real quick and just wave? We're all dressed very regular, but look. Yes. Stand out.
When do we start wearing down our fans with too much stuff?
I have a great example to kind of counter that. The other day I was thinking I was gonna post a third time in a day, and I was starting to think to myself like that, like, man, am I gonna wear myself out? Then I came across the video. Mr. Beast was interviewing a news company from another country, right? They post hundreds of times per day. They have the largest following on social media of any page in that country. That showed me right there. I mean, hundreds of times in a day. Yesterday I was doing a consultation with somebody, and they asked the same question about, you know, if I start posting every single day, am I gonna wear my audience down? And I gave them a specific example of who I think is like living the blueprint of how to blow up today. It's LaRussell.
Yes, sir.
So LaRussell, yes, he shares music because that's his thing that he does, but then he does shows. Well, then he posts moments from the shows to social media for the people that aren't there. He goes for a walk every day, and he likes to share his philosophy on life, his thoughts, his hunger. He shares that. And the example that I gave yesterday, LaRussell posted 7 times. So if you think 7 times 30, and then also statistically 1 in every 50 pieces of content will go viral for most people. And I say viral for you, meaning if somebody's used to getting about 100 or 200 views, 100, 200 views, you're gonna have one that stands out and gets 15, 20,000. So that would be viral for you. And if you know that 1 out of 50 is gonna do that, I would be in a rush to run through 50, run through another 50, run through another 50, versus if you're gonna post once a week, you're gonna have one moment this year. You know, 52 weeks in a year, 52 pieces of content, you're gonna have one moment. Or if you post every single day, whatever that is, like 5 or 6 moments this year. If you start doubling up twice a day, you can have, 10 to 12 moments. There's tools that can make it easier. So one of the tools, my goal is to land a sponsorship in the next few months because I love this, and it saved me a lot of time with creating content because we want to be doing the things that we enjoy doing and limit our time spent on doing the things that we don't like doing, which may be just uploading content to Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. So the tool is Metricool. It's METRICOOL, Metricool.com. It's like $20 a month. You can link your Facebook, link your Instagram, link your YouTube, link your TikTok, link, and it even goes like LinkedIn, X, other platforms. So you link all of your accounts, and then what I do is I do everything in batch. What I offer for businesses is 1 day a quarter, and we'll do all of their 3 months of content in 1 day, and then we edit all of the content in batch, and then we sit down and schedule all of the content to go out in 1 day. So then you're living your life, and I could be on stage right now talking to you guys, and a piece of content just went out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm here with you guys. So I would definitely recommend a scheduling tool like Metricool.
There's a lot of artists here that need development. When do they determine when they need a manager?
I would say once they have traction. I mean, it comes down to business. Let's say I have good hot dogs and I want to open up a shop, right? And I just want you guys to manage me and just work for free. We're not making any money though. It's like get the business to a position where it is making money, and then the manager's going to get a percentage, a small percentage of what you're bringing in. So if what you're bringing in is $0 a month, but your music's really good, it's not making financial sense right now for you to have a manager. Because remember, the manager is managing the business of you. Right now, there is no business to manage.
I got a question for Cracka. I don't know if you guys follow him on the internet, but he just posted a video of his studio, which looks absolutely amazing. How do you get the quality? I can take a great looking video on my phone. It looks super awesome, but when I go back home and I look on my laptop, I'm like, what the hell is this?
I would say it is no shortcut. I'm on year 21 of my career. I've been doing professional music videos, traveling the country for 13 plus years. I've been creating content on YouTube for over 15 years. I got about 150,000 followers. I have 800 videos uploaded to my YouTube channel. I have almost 6,000 posts on my Instagram. Like, it's just a matter of...
What kind of camera do you got?
So Sony A7S III. It's a different playing field that I'm in because of the level and other services that I offer. So it makes sense for me to have $10,000 in equipment. But for the upcoming artists, I would say, I mean, you can go crazy with an iPhone. One of the guys that works at my studio, he got his first 30,000 subscribers on YouTube with just his phone.
But the quality, like I got a 4K camera on my phone. I upload it right now. It's gonna look like I had 3G from 2019.
Okay, so subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cracka TV. In the next 2 weeks, I'll have a tutorial walking you through step by step my process of creating content. There we go.
Everybody and their mom was a musician. How do you really identify and evaluate yourself to separate yourself from the 10,000, million, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
This is a question that everyone in here could ask yourself. If you were to design a TV show where you were the coolest person in the world, what would it showcase you doing? So mine wouldn't show me dancing. but it would be in a studio. There'd be cameras involved. We'd be talking about business, marketing, social media content, self-improvement, personal development. There'd be some motivation, there'd be entertainment, and I would classify it as edutainment, educational content that's entertaining. That would be my unfair advantage, but I found that from combining all of the different things that I felt were an unfair advantage.
The story behind the artist is the most important thing.
It could also be the story behind the song too. You know, so like if you made a song about anxiety, well, now the story and how we're gonna market it, every piece of content, you know, maybe it's, you film it, I'm sitting right here, I'm the artist, there's space above my head, and there's text, like a headline that says, POV, you just found your favorite song about anxiety, and then it's just you performing the song. Maybe you made a song about heartbreak, and then in the beginning of the video on the hook, the first few seconds, have you ever had your heart broke? Well, if you have, I just had my heart broke 2 months ago, I was with the girl for this long, this happened, and I made a song about it, check it out. Now you got their attention and you're vulnerable and you're allowing them to connect with you right there.
Thank you all very much. You guys are phenomenal.
Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Let me know what questions do you have for me that I can make future videos on. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys next time. Cracka TV, we out.